Bum, ba, da,
Is an addiction to failure putting your house at risk? Eric is here to help you break your addiction and save your home, too. I mean, this is a big undertaking. We have a lot to talk about.
Indeed.
And Eric Rice, who, as a matter of fact, you and I, we're doing business right now on homes and a couple of, and I'm telling everybody, when I met Eric a couple of weeks ago, I went right to the website, to dyerbeach.com, and I started looking at it, and I went through the entire thing, and I called at least 5 people right away, and I said, and I emailed, and I said, go to this website. I said, this is exactly what you or your kids or somebody you know needs, because I'm familiar with that. And so, first I want to ask you about Dyer Beach. What is Dyer Beach?
Well, actually, my wife, Kim, when I met my wife, Kim, I lived in Dyer, Indiana. I had just come back home from college to take care of my mom, who I recently lost. And when I met her, she lived on Beach Street. Honestly, I couldn't think of a better, more touching name for my company than where I lived when I met my wife. Where she lived as well.
Dyer, how wonderful. Okay, so Dyer Beach, and you are the CEO and president.
That's correct.
Okay, so what do you do? I know, because I've been on the website.
I work from
still everybody else.
Till 1 in the morning.
You work. I know you work 20 hours a day at least. Yeah.
Well, what we do as a company, we are right now helping out homeowners all across the country, San Diego especially. We have offices in 4 different states at the current moment. We're working on expanding nationwide. We're helping people who have had some tough financial situations occur for them. People who are losing their home, people who are living beyond their means and don't know how to get out. For lack of a better phrase, because my mom was an addiction counselor before she passed, there is an addiction in this country, I believe, to kind of the old school way of thinking with financial planning, not really changing for the times, which is hurting a lot of people.
Right. Yeah, oh boy, we know that. It's you just look in the paper every day, and there are homes in trouble, people in trouble. We have this enormous bailout going on, and but it's, you know, people still have to take care of themselves right now. So what's the first thing we learn about this addiction? How do we break this addiction that we have?
Well, you've got to take a look in the mirror and find out what you're doing. Is it working or isn't it? If it's not working and you're not where you want to be financially, there's definitely a problem there. Next step from there is to start educating yourselves. Work with us. We have one-on-one mentors. It's very important to work with 1 or 2 people you trust who can constantly educate you as to what your finances truly mean. The next thing you want to do is you want to be able to break down a budget. You really need to know what your outflow and what your inflow are every single month. At Dyer Beach, that's exactly what we do. We take you from step 1, find out exactly where you are financially, and then we have to eliminate all your extras. We've got to make sure that you're not paying for 72 channels of cable when you're losing your home.
Well, you know, that's interesting because people need to be told that in some cases. That's a necessity for some people.
Correct.
It isn't, but to them, it's,
Correct.
I mean, I don't have to have all those.
Right.
You know, so that's where it's important, I think, for you guys to come in and do this sort of thing and say, here's where you can cut back, boom, 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 boom. And I know, and there's one place where you say, you know, this isn't easy. It's not supposed to be.
Correct.
It can be.
It's a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
It's a ton of hard work. It's really no different than recovering from something in the past that you've been doing wrong, no matter what it may be. You've got to find out what it is, find out how to solve it, and then you have to take action literally day by day in order to get yourself where you want to go.
Right, and so many people, and I'm one of them, can't seem to do that. Not because I don't want to, I really don't know how.
You need a guide.
Yeah,
you need
exactly.
a guide. That's what we do there as well. Our advisors will literally guide you through your financial forest to get you to where you want to go.
Right, and if you know where you want to go, but you don't know how to get there, how do you get there? And that's where you come in, right?
That's the first step.
You're that roadmap.
We hope so.
That guide to get you to where you want to be.
Absolutely.
Sure. Yeah.
Absolutely.
First thing, of course, you got to know where you're going.
You got to know where you want to be.
You can help there too.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah.
And right now what we're doing a lot is we're helping people solve the short-term. We're solving their short-term problems. We're negotiating with our banks for them. We have a staff. We're doubling that staff. We're doubling our size to handle the volume because we're very good at our jobs, we hope. That's what we get told. It's very humbling to hear a lot. And the thing that we're trying to do right now is negotiate and get people better loans, keep them in their homes, or possibly get rid of the home if that's what they're looking to do. But we do it for a living 24 hours a day. So
yeah, it depends on what you want to do to save you from going to foreclosure, or if that's not possible, to make that the easiest situation possible, or a short sale.
Exactly.
Which also holds off a foreclosure, and there's a lot of different intricacies there.
Correct, and there's things to look at there involved with your future finances, tax ramifications, what it does to your credit. We handle everything. We take someone's financial picture from budgeting, introduce them to an attorney, an accountant, a financial planner. We actually have our own tax company now, so we have our own CPAs that you can actually use with us directly. You'll be able to go back through your back taxes, clean them up, see if you can get yourself more money, make sure your credit's intact, get yourself educated, lower your property taxes. There's a million different things that we can do for you.
Yeah, that's a lot. And you can do it. All you have to, now if you go to, what's the website? If you want to, it's helpnow@sandiego6.com. They can email you, right?
Please email me all
Right
your
there,
questions.
there it is. Help Now. I'm looking for it. All I had to do was watch television. It's right there. Helpnow@sandiego6.com.
And I'd love to, any questions that anyone has, I'd love to explain anything that I can and help you out in any way I can. We're having a couple seminars this month if you'd like to come as well.
That's important. You go to a seminar, that's just a matter of a little bit of your time to sit back and learn some things right there. Dyer Beach. And now we know it's Dyer, Indiana on Beach Street.
That's correct.
I thought it was some big, fancy thing. That's good. That's a real down-home name. I like it.
I just got lucky, I guess.
All right, Eric Rice. He's the one. You get a hold of Eric as I said before, at helpnow@sandiego6.com if you have any questions. And by all means, go to dyerbeach.com and take a look around. It'll take you a while, but really informative. Okay, she's about to perform at the Hard Rock, but first she's rocking right here on San Diego Living. A live performance from Charlotte Sometimes when San Diego Living returns soon.